Hey viewers, welcome to Interesting Classes. Let's start the video. In previous lecture, we have learned what is exception, what is the need of exception handling, what is the meaning of exception handling. Now in this lecture, we are going to learn runtime stack mechanism. So let's first read the definition. For every thread, JVM will create a separate stack at the time of thread creation. All method calls performed by that thread will be stored in that stack. Each entry in the stack is called activation record or static frame. So let's understand by taking a simple example. Here we have a block of code, class test, public static void main, string arguments. In main method, we are calling another method, that is doStuff. As doStuff method will be called, the control comes here. In doStuff method, another function is called, that is doMoreStuff. Now the control come here. In doMoreStuff, a statement will be executed which results in hello world printing. The output we will get hello world. So let's understand graphically how it works internally in terms of stack. Before understanding graphically, let us see some key points. In every Java program, there is always a thread named main thread. JVM will create a stack for main thread. Main thread is responsible for calling of main method. After all the execution completes, JVM will destroy the stack. So let's understand graphically. So as there is always a thread named main thread which is always present in any Java program. So JVM will create a stack for main thread. Here stack is created for main thread, and main thread is responsible for calling of main method. Now main method will be called. So main method is called and its corresponding entry will be saved in the stack. See, now in main method, another method is called, that is doStuff. So doStuff method will be called and its corresponding entry will be saved in the stack. In doStuff method, another method is called, that is doMoreStuff. So doMoreStuff will be called and its corresponding entry will be saved in the stack. So in doMoreStuff, here a statement is written, that is system.out.println hello world. So it results in execution of hello world. So hello world will be printed on the console. So what we get, the output here is hello world. Now as there is no other statements to be executed in doMoreStuff, the control go back to the caller method. Here the caller method is doStuff. When the control goes back, its corresponding entry will be removed from the stack. So as doMoreStuff will be removed from the stack, its entry has been removed now. Now the control comes here, that is to the caller, that is doStuff. As there is no statement after doMoreStuff function, so now what, the control goes to the caller method. Here the caller method is main method. So its corresponding entry will be removed, doStuff. As its execution has been completed, the control goes to the main method. So in main method, doStuff execution has been completed. Now there is no other statements. So the control will go out of the main method and its corresponding entry will be removed from the stack. Now the stack will become empty. After all the execution completed in the main method, the stack will be destroyed by JVM. So let's understand by doing practically. So let's do practically in Notepad. Let's run the code. So class test public static void main string arguments. In main method we have to call do stuff. Public static void do stuff. In do stuff method we have to call do more stuff. So we have to define another method name public static void do more stuff. In do more stuff we have to print hello world. System dot out dot println hello world. Yeah. Let's save the file on desktop. Name test.java. Let's open the command line cmd cd desktop javac test.java. See, as it compile finds now Java. Let's run the code. Java test. See, hello world is printed. Let's go back to the presentation. So we have get the output hello world. So for any doubt and group discussion, join my Telegram. You can also search on Telegram Interesting Classes and you can join the Telegram channel. PDF will be available there. You can download PDF from my Telegram channel and you can also follow me on Instagram named Interesting Classes Group. You can also join my group on Interesting Classes on Facebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.